In August 2023, we boarded a cruise on board the P&O Azura. This was our first P&O cruise in just over a year, and we wondered if the food and beverages would be as good as they were on our first ever cruise.
We were cruising the Mediterranean, and as we knew the weather would be really warm, we decided to buy the Refresh Drinks package. The package cost £10.95 per person per day.
The first thing we did after we boarded the ship was go up to the top deck to have the first drink from our package. This package only includes soft drinks such as Pepsi, lemonade and fruit juices, so we decided to get a Pepsi each. They served us quite quickly, but the drink wasn't very fizzy.
You can also get pizza or burgers next to the pools on the Lido deck. As usual, you'll have to ask for a vegetarian burger if you want one, and it will take a few minutes to make. This is the same with vegetarian sausages in the buffet. We then went to the buffet for lunch. As most passengers were still on flights and hadn't embarked the ship, it was quite quiet. There are two buffet areas on Azura. The main one is called Venezia, and the other is called Verona. Verona is smaller, and it gets converted to the Beach House, which is a speciality restaurant at night.
The food in the buffet was really nice. There's lots of variety and plenty of vegetarian options. Our only complaint is that the serving areas are big U-shapes, so people are piling in from both sides while you're getting your food.
Next, we'll talk about the main dining room. If you've booked Freedom Dining, then you can go to the Meridian or Peninsula restaurants for dinner. If you booked Club Dining, you can only eat in the Oriental restaurant.
When you arrive at the dining room, you're asked for your cabin number, and then a waiter will bring you to a table. Azura still doesn't have P&O's virtual queuing system for Freedom Dining restaurants, so you may have to get a buzzer and wait for a free table. This isn't much of a problem though, as the restaurants always had plenty of space, even though the ship was at full capacity on our cruise. At dinner time, they come round and ask if you want to choose from a selection of bread after you've been seated. Then they'll ask if you'd like anything to drink. If you wanted to, you could ask to use your drinks package. You need to give the waiter your cruise card to do this.
The food in the main dining rooms was still absolutely amazing, with loads to choose from and nicely sized portions. The menu changed every night, so if you didn't like the food from the previous night, you don't have to worry.
Breakfast in the main dining room's amazing too. You can choose from things like pastries and cooked breakfasts. You can even build your own cooked breakfast by telling the waiter what you want. Remember to tell them how much of each thing you'd like, or otherwise you'd get one of each thing you asked for and you'll be hungry later.
On the third day of our cruise, we thought we'd go and try a speciality restaurant. The restaurant we went to was Sindhu. Sindhu is an Indian restaurant which serves lots of delicious food and some surprisingly large main courses. It came out quite expensive, but was definitely worth it. The meals come with a selection of curries as standard no matter what you order. Just like on all the other P&O ships, room service is available on Azura. It's quite reasonably priced, but there's a tray charge. We even got cookies and donuts one day.
Overall, the food on Azura was really nice. We'd recommend getting food on embarkation day while the ship's still quiet, but we wouldn't recommend the drinks package unless you plan on drinking a lot during your cruise.